Good morning, Zio here. Hope you got some coffee ready. I meant to talk about this, I want to say this weekend, Saturday, something like that. Apparently, other people in Blizzard, we're back at Blizzard, and we're talking about Blitzchung again, have expressed their, I guess you can say, support for Blitzchung and how they shouldn't have handled things the way they did. So grab your coffee and let's get into it, shall we? But it is once again a early morning with lots of snow and ice. And we have the Overwatch director and the Blizzard's VP, Jeff Kaplan, who have apparently spoken out at some point during the whole, what was it? Blizzcon thing? During the whole Blizzcon stuff where things were happening, people went to Blizzcon. Those who went to enjoy it went to enjoy it. Those who went to protest got to protest. There wasn't really any big deals going on. We had a few things happen here and there. And, our favorite president of Blizzard Entertainment came out and told us an non-apology. So, that happened because, of course it did. That was an apology for, I guess you can call it the shareholders or whatever. That wasn't for us, but the people there ate it up, so what are you going to do? Sheep will sheep. But anyway, so we've got Jeff Kaplan here, the vice president of Blizzard Entertainment and the director of Overwatch, stated in a recent interview that he believes the suspension of player Blitzchung, because I can't say his name, I'm not even going to try, from a competitive Hearthstone event due to his public support of the Hong Kong protests, and a post-game interview should be reduced more or eliminated. And there you go. That's it. That's the end of the video. Let's go away. All right. No? Still here? Oh. Anyway. But, seriously. He's not right. Jay Allen is, whoever it is who issued the ban, let's go with that. Whoever issued the ban is currently, every day of every second, holding Blitzchung and the casters and AU on this ban. They can undo it at any time. Somewhere I've heard, heard them talking about how it's too late. There's nothing they can do. The ban is in place. It's gonna be there forever. Kind of deal, or until it's done, sort of thing. But last time I checked, this wasn't some kind of magical sealing of a tomb where you kind of do it and now it's there. You can release the ban any time. You have that power. At least somebody has that power, because if the VP is coming out going, be really nice if they removed the suspension, or reduced it even more. That'd be great, considering he's the vice president of the company. You'd think if anyone held the power to do it, it'd be him. But if he doesn't have the power to do it, that means it came from somewhere higher. Who's higher than the VP? I don't know. The actual president of the company. The CEO, maybe. The shareholders, maybe they hold more power than the VP. Activision, maybe they hold more power over the VP. Could be their Chinese, wing over there with Tencent in them. Maybe they hold more power than the VP. I don't know. Point is, somebody who has more power than the VP is keeping these people, of course, in ban status. And that's just a shame. It doesn't leave a whole lot of people. We'll get into that. How's that? In a phone interview with the Washington Post, Kaplan stated that he supported the idea that the suspension should be reduced more or eliminated stating that as a huge supporter of free speech, he believes that the punishment was too harsh. No kidding. Like, seriously. And we've got some quotes here, of course. I was relieved when they reduced his suspension. I think the suspension should have been reduced or eliminated, but that's just me. I'm obviously a huge supporter of free speech. It's something that's very important to me, and it got to me personally, and I think the punishment was too harsh. And I was greatly relieved when they gave him his money back, and I think that was extremely important. Well, to be totally honest, I don't think they wanted to give him his money back. I bet somebody on the legal team got to thinking, hey, Jay Allen, hey, we might want to give this guy his money back, because if he decides to hire a U.S. firm to come after us, he's got a huge cause of action on how you've silenced his speech and took away all his money. That's my guess. That's just my guess. Somebody looked at that and was like, yeah, you guys got to give him his money back. And that's the only reason they gave him back his prize money, is because of possible cause of actions for any kind of lawsuits that may, happen to be flung their way as a result to going, free Hong Kong, yep, you're banned. Yeah. I think I would want to avoid that possible lawsuit too. And by the way, we're taking all your money you worked hard for, of course, too. But anyway. Kaplan states that the decision to suspend Blitzchung happened way too quickly. No kidding. Even Jay touched on that for a second. I mean, he didn't actually speak about the Blitzchung thing. We just know. But he didn't come out and talk about it. Talked about how Blizzard acted too swiftly, and then took too long to respond to all of you. Yet they responded in a matter of seconds, then they went silent, and then they gave us a bogus BS line about a rule that is so... Anyway, yeah, and that's how that went. Come look at all the other videos. There's plenty on this channel that will explain how that whole thing went down. Anyway, nothing that most of the team were not aware of the situation until they began to read widespread media coverage of the incident. See, nobody even knew it happened. That's the thing. Blizzard could have done nothing. Right? Nobody would know who Blitzchung is right now. Nobody other than maybe, the people over in that side of the world who was watching that particular broadcast. Nobody else would know who Blitzchung was if Blizzard acted with nothing. If they did absolutely zero. Anyway, that's called the Streisand effect. It happens. According to Kaplan, who has been regularly involved in the discussion regarding the suspension of banning of players in the Overwatch League, these decisions usually take about 4 or 5 days to make. Yeah, well, not for him. It took 8 days for them to ban, or was it 7 days? Maybe 8 days, to ban AU. I mean, they did do practically the same thing and slapped in a boycott Blizzard on their sign. And then Blizzard went ahead and was like, oh yeah, that's cool, no problem. We're going to go ahead and schedule your next match. So their response was, oh, well, okay, that's not right. We're going to forfeit for the rest of the time. And then 8 days later, Blizzard was like, hey, we really need to do something about this because everybody's talking about it. They've been talking about it all week. We should probably go ahead and ban those too. So we can... We'll bring that banning down and then put them up to it. How's that? That sounds like a happy medium. Instead of doing what everybody really wanted, ban Blitzchung for saying freedom for Hong Kong. Revolution of our times. Ooh, scary words. Well, it might be scary if you're China. They don't like that sort of thing. I heard they've been doing quite a few things recently with protesters getting, murder-rated for protesting. Anyway, we had to deal with a few of them in season 1 in particular, and the process usually takes about 4 or 5 days, and this is a quote, to make the decision. There was always a group of us involved in deciding what the punishment should be, and we would heavily devil advocates every part of this decision, so I was actually shocked that such a harsh penalty was levied. I think an individual, we all have very different feelings about what happened in regards to the Hearthstone tournament in Blitzchung. There is a lot of very different reactions among all of us. Well, it shouldn't be that very different. I mean, it's, don't ban the guy. Ban the guy. I mean, unless you hate free speech, then of course you're probably like, oh yeah, dude should be dropped in a furnace or something. But ooh, yeah. Anyway, and then of course we've got Jay Allen Brack's Hong Kong or whatever apology going on right here. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to go ahead and end it right there. When VP, Overwatch director, and other people have come out and said, hey, look, maybe you shouldn't be so harsh on Blitzchung and unban him, it might be a good thing to listen. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I will talk to you later. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.